The next stock that we're talking about is Paisalo Digital. This one's on YouTube by Mamadi. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Now, we've just got news on this one, on this particular counter. Now, how High Court has given a notice to the RBI to probe the company's unfair lending practices. And if we can pull up the stock, yeah, it's down 15% as we speak. Lansot, do you have coverage on this stock?
I mean, I did look at it, when it had got listed, but we haven't really actively followed it because we felt that, these lending companies, especially the digital lending companies, there's not really much of transparency in the procedures and in what they've been doing. So it's difficult to really understand and see their business models in detail, and hence we've stayed away from these companies.
That's a fair point. Sikandar Sandal is writing in from Ludhiana in Punjab and asking about IRCTC, which he's bought at a price of 1,034. A lot that's in the works, Lancelot, on the fundamentals in terms of expansion and the plans for tying up with other brands as well. Would you say that it's a hold for the long term?
Yes, I think one can look at holding IRCTC because, number one, they are an exclusive agency for the Indian Railways, and with the kind of thrust that the government has put on improvement even in the quality of the railways, I think IRCTC will play an important role in ensuring that the passenger experience is good, and that will ultimately lead to profitability for IRCTC. So while the growth story has been there, I think the valuations are a little bit stretched at this point in time because a lot of these announcements will take, maybe 2 to 3 years before they can actually start generating extra profits. But the stock seem to factor in all these things upfront, and that gets discounted in the price.
Got it. Now, quick last question, Osho. This one's from Bharat. They're talking about Jio Financial. Now, they want to buy the stock at the current market price. However, would you suggest waiting and maybe some correction in the price?
See, overall, there has been very strong movement in Jio Financials in the last 2 to 3 trading weeks, specifically from in this calendar year. So obviously, looking at the whatever technical development has been there on the technical charts, I'm expecting that this should continue. But obviously, there will be a cycle of higher highs, higher lows. As of now, on the downside, 310, 320 should be the apt zone to accumulate this counter, while on the higher end, 380, 85 should be seen as the immediate target for short to medium term time frame.
All right, and I guess that answers Anurag's